Good morning. This is the Bernie bus. So let's see where I find that the residential areas are the areas that people give you trouble in. But places like this is just this is the fairgrounds up in Campbellford, Ontario. Nobody seems to care. Everybody's so wrapped up in all the things that they do. They're not really worried about what you're doing. I did get a little photo in the local internet rag saying, wondering why there was some guy parked around the residential streets. And my son got on there and said, "Oh, that's my dad." So, I was all right. But this is my rig. That's a $200 paint job with Rust-Oleum. Little sand and paint. This is a T1N. This is a 2005 Dodge Sprinter. You can pick one of these up for, I don't know, 10, 15,000 Canadian. But you got to make sure the engine's in good shape. They will go a million miles, they say, but we'll see. See, there's water underneath. That's I don't have any holding tanks. It just goes right down. Just goes right out the sink, right down the bottom, and you can see there's one of my old spots when I parked here before with coffee. Well, let's take a look at the rig. There's my little thing. Some places I've been in the van full time since September, or October last year. There's a 3-way fridge. Just some storage. I built all this cheap and inexpensively, just with reclaimed lumber and stuff like that. See a little green curtain? That's the little curtain I put up front. I just tuck it in under the little baskets, and just gives me a little privacy. Especially if I'm going to use the washroom at some point too this morning. I just left it there. But yeah, there's just like the little front. There's my little organizer. Got to keep track of all the things I'm doing. There's an extra little bed I just made because my son's going to travel with me. My son's going to be on here soon. Just a little bit of storage. Cedar from out west. Where I'm headed back to. I'm in Ontario right now, but headed back out west. My little stove, I like to keep it portable. Just, put it away when I'm done with it and I have more counter space. There's my coffee for the morning. There's my little solar system down here. There's my solar and all that. Batteries underneath there. A little bit of storage. Foot water pump system. Nice and simple. Little fan that I never use. You know what I end up using more? I'm going to turn a light on. I do have lights in this thing. I use this more. This is a little fan with a USB outlet. But it doesn't hurt the battery. I can run 2 or 3 of these a night. But that gets me through these hot nights we're having. Really big bed. Olympic Queen. There's my little entertainment area. A laptop. My toiletries. Of course, I'm a guy, so I don't have much stuff. And I got my storage underneath there. My tools are accessible. And then my toilet is in the anaerobic space. There's an extra water jug. So there's like no airflow. I hate smell of toilets. It's horrible. So there's a compostable toilet in there. And then what I'm using, because I'm cheap, is I'm using cedar boughs. That eats the smell. So yeah. But just opening this chamber, I can smell the toilet a little bit. So we're just going to close that back off because who needs that? I just pressure fitted that, so don't even need to really put. Eventually it'll wear out. And I'll have to do something with it. But anyways, just wanted to show you the rig. That's the Bernie bus. I've been in this since last fall. It's been my home. Traveled all around the States. And been in Ontario, visiting, working. And I'm heading west really soon. So I look forward to doing some videos of that. Get the hell out of Ontario. Anyways, that's the rig. That's my introduction. Yeah. lots I could say about it, but that's an idea what it is anyways.